Yeah. So, I mean, it's interesting because I can't really, I'll say what I can say and then we'll see. So the Game of Thrones spinoff that is currently going, Jane Goldman's, is the priority. It's where, it'll be the first one out. Jane's incredible, and it is going to be incredible. I can say that 100%. I think none of them have been officially released. This is just my opinion. This is not me reporting on anything that HBO has told me, but I get the sense that, it's Game of Thrones. You're not just going to have one. I think there's a way to approach Game of Thrones that's like Star Wars, where you can start to tell ancillary stories, smaller stories on different networks. So it definitely didn't feel like, oh, it's a race to pick one and now everybody can sign off. So, that's cool. So they've got a whole bunch of people in that conversation. The process for me, I'm in an overall deal at HBO. So my development is exclusive to HBO right now. And at the beginning of that deal, we were having the conversations about, so what are you developing? What books do you have? What are you looking to generate? And one of the executives said, well, do you like Game of Thrones? I was like, yes, I do. Would you like, wouldn't that end? Like, there's probably some clause in my overall contract that I would be, dropped through the floor or something if I said, no, it's not really for me. Yeah, why? What? And they said, we're obviously, we're now looking for spinoffs. And do you have any particular ideas for what you might want to do if you were to do one, which was a insane creative proposition. Sort of going back to that moment of, you can come and interview with Matthew Weiner. It's like, okay, great, I'll go take the meeting, and if nothing else happens, that'll be a great thing to have done. Just getting to even play with the idea. Let me go imagine, just using my imagination for that. So I went through. There's tons of ancillary Game of Thrones material. There's so much stuff that exists in the world. Prehistories that George has written and published. So I went and combed through those and came up with an idea that I really liked, or found a piece of the prehistory that I really liked. And I took it back to HBO, and they said, oh, George actually has more material on that. Would you be willing to talk to him about it? So that was my journey with that. And it's still, I think it's all going to be a very, very long process. And the, the attention for now has shifted to Jane, who's built a staff and who I think is ready to go to production. So we're all rooting for that. But I'm still in a deal at HBO, and it's a percolating thing. And I think that is the edge of my NDA that I have signed.
So, and again,